Hello, welcome to my demonstration of how to write an application that will display a scrolling list of country names on your Android smartphone. First, I'm going to create a project called Countries. There we are, typing countries as the application name. The project name will be the same, and then change the package name to com.paad countries. We're going to change the theme to none, and then click on next. Click on next again, then choose an icon which I've already created. Okay, that's from my company, Jeanette Alfred Software Enterprise. And then yes, we create a blank activity, and we call the activity countries. And then finish. Now it's going to create the project. It'll take a little while to do this. Okay. Now the first thing we're going to do is tidy up this project because it's not able to compile at the moment because there's various settings that need to be corrected. Go into Properties, Java Build Path, go to the Android dependencies, open it up, and then remove. Okay. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into menu and look at countries XML. Look at that file, and then we're going to get rid of this item, or rather comment it out. And then we're going to go to values, styles.xml, and comment out these two styles. And then go into values v11, and then go to styles for that as well, and comment out this style. And last one, values v14. The styles, comment out this style. Next thing we're going to do is go into the Android manifest of the application and comment and take out one of the lines. This is the Android theme. Take out this Android theme out of the manifest. Okay. Now that the project should compile and give you a Hello World application. I'm just going to test that and make sure that's the case. Save it all. Build the application. Okay. Okay, there's an error still. Going to have to go into the source code and take out, comment out this code. Okay, now it should run as a Hello World application. Just going to run that to make sure. And that didn't run, I don't know why, and I'll have to look at the out file and see if there's something wrong there. Doesn't appear to be anything wrong there. Oh, yes, I know what the problem is. It's in the main activity. It's not an action bar activity, it's just an ordinary activity, so we've got to change that to activity and then resolve that link, save it. Okay, now it should run as a Hello World application. That's the first stage. Okay, let's look at the Android screen, and there we have it, Hello World application on the Android smartphone. I'm showing this my Android smartphone screen using a application called Droid at Screen, which is freely available for download. Just search in Google for Droid at Screen and you should be able to download it quite easily. It's very easy to use and very handy for presentations. Right, now I'm going to check that I'm recording. That's very important. And yes, I'm still recording. And then what I'm going to do is change this activity to contain the main variables of the application, and create some a button and whatnot for our scrolling list of countries. There's going to be a private button first, private variable button, and it's going to be at the bottom of the screen of the scrolling list of countries. To exit the application. This is going to be used to exit the application. Now I'm going to create a variable for the scroll view, which is a user interface widget, or object if you like, object. And now I'm going to create the variable, which is going to be an object which represents the table layout, which is going to be contained in the scroll view, which contains the list of countries that are to be displayed. You'll see you'll see that in a minute. I'll create that in a minute. Now I'm going to resolve these variables. I'm only going to resolve the first two. The next one has to be created. It's a user-defined object, so I have to resolve that later. Right. So the first thing is to do is to get hold of the scroll view within the XML file, which I'll create in a minute, of the main layout of the application. I'll create that this ID in a minute. It's unresolved at the moment. And then I'm going to add this. As I said, I'm going to add this view to this view, countries layout view, to the scroll view. The scroll view is going to create, going to hold this list of countries. Countries layout. Now I'm going to create another. I'm going to create the button, which is at the bottom of the screen, which is within the XML file as well, of the main layout. Link it to the application by using a variable. This ID is unresolved at the moment. So you'll see a red line underneath it. Now I'm going to create on-click listener for the button, which just simply calls the when you click on the button, OK button, it just terminates the application. And this is the actually the event, the on-click event contains a view variable, and I just type in finish, and that will terminate the application when the button is clicked. It will resolve this view variable parameter, and then this on-click listener parameter, and then that's finished now. Now that's the main activity complete. Now I'm going to go ahead and edit this activity main layout. Countries, take away the hello world message. You don't want that anymore. And the first thing to do is create the scroll view. It's taking a bit of time here to catch up with me. As you can see, it's a bit busy trying to resolve what I'm typing. With an autocomplete facility that Eclipse has. Okay, now I'm going to create an ID for the scroll view. This is scroll view, country scroll view, wasn't it? And then I'll say how high the layout width, which is the same as the device width, match parent, and then I will say the height, which is 0, because I want to be able to fit in. This is, you say 0 when you want to and add a weight. Of 1 when you want to fit in a button at the bottom of a scroll view. Okay, now I'm going to create a table row which contains the button at the bottom of the screen. The table row will have layouts, width of match wrap content, and layout height of wrap content. It will have layout layout gravity and a gravity of center horizontal. Gravity of center horizontal, and have padding of 5 DIP. Now I'm going to create the button. This will have an ID of countries button, and allow width and out height of wrap content. And we're going to set the text of the button text label to okay. That's the end of the XML main layout of the application. Okay, don't worry about those yellow lines, it will compile, I'm sure. The final thing to do is to create the countries layout. If you go to it's a class, so you want to create it here. New class, it's an object and it's called country tree layout, and it's going to be extend the table layout class. If you resolve this variable like this, and then the reason why it's got a red line underneath it is because you need to create a constructor for it. And so we say super context, and then it should take that red line away, and then we have to resolve the context variable for the constructor as I pass in the base context of the activity before. If you notice that, you might have noticed that. And then we create GUI. This is what creates the list of countries. GUI, pass in context. This is going to be the private void routine, a member function of here we go, of the class. And then here we go. Now I'm going to create an array which is going to hold all the countries at the top here. Create a load of strings. Oops. And then start typing in the country names. England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, America, Brazil, Argentina, France, Portugal, Spain, Turkey, Russia, Morocco, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Germany, Italy, Africa, China, India and Malaysia, Australia, New Zealand, Borneo, Canada, Finland, Greenland and Belgium. Okay, that's my list of countries. Now I'm going to fill in this create GUI to actually create the user interface that goes within, as I say, the scroll view. This is the loop which goes through the array, displaying each country. I'll create variables at the top. A view to make, this is a separator actually, this view. It's a blue line which separates each of the text entries. Then the text view, which actually holds the country of the within the user interface. And then a table row to hold each table row of which is to hold each text views in the scrolling list of countries. And I resolve these three variables. And now we're ready to fill in the loop. First we create the view, which is the separator, a blue separator line. And this has a blue colour. Okay, that's blue. Set the layout params for this is the width. It's going to be match parent, and then I'm going to have a height of 3 for the blue line. And add the view. To the table layout. And I'm going to create them surrounding each of the table rows that can contain a text view. I'm going to do next. But you want to create one of these blue lines at the end as well, at the end of the loop as well, to make sure there's one past the last table row. I'm going to create a table row. And then we create the text view. Create the color. Which is going to be yellow. That's yellow. Now you set the text into the which is going to be countries, and access the array, the ith element of the array. That's going to be that. Then we're going to add that, add this text view to the table row, and then to finish off, add the table row to the table layout. And that's that finished. So now we should be able to compile the application, hopefully, and get it to run and display a list of countries, scrolling list of countries, with an OK button at the bottom to terminate the application. there's an error in countries. Let's have a look. Typed in there's a typo. I typed in a function name incorrectly. Okay. Okay. Now it's compiled. That's successful. Now we're going to see if we can run it on the Android smartphone. We've got a problem. It's not displaying. We've got a problem probably within the XML. Let's have a look. Okay, that seems to be working okay. Let's have a look at the country's layout. Let's if I can see if I can clean it again and see if it will work this time. No, it's not working. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's that I haven't declared this as a table layout. That's the reason why. Okay. Now it should work. Take those lines out, don't need them. Okay, now it should work. I'll run the application. And there we have it, a scrolling list of countries. I just scroll through them briefly. Okay, scroll through all the, now scroll back. I hope you've enjoyed my presentation, and will continue to watch my future presentations. Thank you for watching.